Hi guys, welcome back, and today's video is going to be on the snare drum for beat number 7 for SEC beat number 7. We're going to break it down for you. So what I'll do is I'll play a full loop. While I break it down for you, I'll break it up to a few different sections, and I'll also tell you the rudiments that are being played throughout this beat. So here we go. Okay, so for the first section of beat number 7, there is 2 different sections. So you got the first section that we played, part of the first section, and then the second section is more or less the same thing with a slight difference at the end before you transition into the second half of beat number 7. So the first section of beat number 7 sounds like this. In that part of your first section, what you do is you do a 5-stroke roll with an extra single hit with a 5-stroke roll again. So after you do those 2 5-stroke rolls with the extra single hit in between to break the 5-stroke rolls, you've got an accented on your left hand like this. Back again, accenting on your right hand again when you come back. So to do that again, slightly slower, should sound like this. After that section, that first little bit, you have alternating 5-stroke rolls essentially when you go from your right hand, you start on your right and come back on your left. So with the first bit, it should sound like this. So you're going forward with your 5-stroke roll with your right hand first, and then coming back with your left hand. So it should sound all together like this. Like that. So to continue with the first section, it will be. So you go back again with the 2 accents on your left and come back to the accent on your right. So to play that slow for you, it will be like this. And to finish off that first bit, you do a buzz with both hands, so your right and your left hand, and you push in towards the drum. And while you buzz, you don't want to buzz too hard that you can't come out with a roll. You just buzz lightly so that you can come back and play your rolls again for the next section. So that full loop should sound like this. So after the buzz, we play things that we've played before in this first section with a slight difference at the end of this loop where you're doing continuous 5-stroke rolls at the end, like this. So after the buzz, you're doing those 5-stroke rolls with the accents, but you've also got an accent on your left hand. And what I'll do for you now is play it slower, so it will sound like this. So that is the first bit of SEC beat number 7, and that is just the first loop. So after your first section, what you do is you play the exact same thing with the buzzes in between, how we did before, the same 5-stroke rolls, the same buzz that you had before, with the accents on the left, the accents on the right, just with a difference at the end to transition to the second half of SEC beat number 7. So it should sound like this, with the first section and the second section. So just the ending has changed on the second loop to take you into the next beat of beat 7. So like this. So you have 3 hits on your left while accenting, 2 on your right, and then you come to the next section. So to play that slow for you, it will sound like this. So the 3 hits on your left, the 2 on your right, and then another 5-stroke roll that will take you into the next section of beat number 7. So now when we go into the second section of SEC beat number 7, that 5-stroke roll at the end of the first section now helps us into the second section, as when you do the 5-stroke roll, you count 2, 3, 4, and then you do another 5-stroke roll again. And then what you do is you count 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do 2 single hits alternating from right, left, and another 5-stroke roll. So it should sound like this. And what I'll do for you is I'll transition from the first section into the second section for you so you can understand. 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So the little sections in between are just simple. It's just 5-stroke rolls, and they just consist of and a right single hit stick, just a right single hit tap. That's all you're doing. And once you get to the next 5-stroke roll bit, just before you do the 5-stroke roll, you do 2 single hits, right, left, 5-stroke roll. So 2, 3, just like that. And after you've done that, the same things that we've done before with the alternating of the accented on our left hand and our right hands with the double hits and the right hits, we do the same thing again at the end. So to play it slower for you, it will sound like this. After you've completed that section, then you'll go back to the first section of SEC beat number 7.